Hello, and welcome to another Crack-a-Pack. Today I will be opening a Commander Masters Draft Booster and making a pack 1, pick 1 and 2. Let's get started. Sunspear Shikari, 1 white for a 2/2. Creature, Cat Soldier, common. As long as Sunspear Shikari is equipped, it has first strike and lifelink. Roshka's sudden departure split the Leonin into 2 prides. The fight for survival reunited them. Cadaver Imp, 1 black for a 1/1. Creature, Imp, common. Flying. When Cadaver Imp enters the battlefield, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. The mouth must be pried open before rigor mortis sets in. Otherwise, the returning soul can find no ingress. Ministrant of Obligation, 2 white for a 2/1. Creature, Human Cleric, common. Afterlife, 2. When the price of your sins comes due, the Church of Deals is there to collect. Fists of Flame, 1 red for an instant, common. Draw a card. Until end of turn, target creature gains trample and gets +1/+0 for each card you've drawn this turn. Fire has always been my most faithful companion. Jared Carthalion. Cryptic Serpent, 5 blue for a 6/5. Creature, Serpent, common. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. It slithers through the senses, constricting consciousness and poisoning perceptions. Mire Triton, 1 black for a 2/1. Creature, Zombie Merfolk, common. Death Touch. When Mire Triton enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards and you gain 2 life. Caught between life and death, between land and sea, between thought and oblivion. Makeshift munitions. 1 red for an enchantment, common. 1. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Makeshift munitions deals 1 damage to any target. Grease up a fire cannon good and proper with dinosaur liver oil, and it'll shoot just about anything. Darksteel Ingot. 3 for an artifact, common. Indestructible. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. It reflects the purity of Mirrodin that was. Koth of the Hammer. Dragon Fodder. 1 red for a sorcery, common. Create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. Atarka goblins met their demise as readily as their Temur counterparts did, but usually under big winged shadows. Deadly Recluse. 1 green for a 1/2. Creature, spider, common. Reach, Death Touch. Even dragons fear its silken strands. Prophetic Prism. 2 for an artifact, common. When Prophetic Prism enters the battlefield, draw a card. 1 tap, add 1 mana of any color. To understand Ravnica, one must first understand how each guild contributes to its stability. Hero's Blade. 2 for an artifact, equipment, uncommon. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. Equip 4. The best swords are forged with dragonfire. Animal Magnetism. 4 green for an instant, uncommon. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent chooses a creature card from among them. Put that card onto the battlefield and the rest into your graveyard. Bastion of Remembrance. 2 black for an enchantment, uncommon. When Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Lives taken are lives not easily forgotten. Ashnod's Altar. 3 for an artifact, uncommon. Sacrifice a creature. Add 2 colorless. If you work at sawing up carcasses, you notice how the joints fit, how the nerves are arrayed, how the skin peels back. Ashnod to Tanos. Anax, Hardened in the Forge. 1 red for a star 3. Legendary enchantment creature, demigod, uncommon. Anax's power is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red satyr creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens instead. Rishkar Pima Renegade. 2 green for a 2/2. Legendary creature, elf druid, uncommon. When Rishkar Pima Renegade enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Each creature you control with a counter on it has tap, add green. Ether is the soul of Kaladesh, and all souls should be free. Galta Primal Hunger. 10 green for a 12/12. Legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur, rare. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is the total power of creatures you control. Trample. The earth walks, strongest of all. Vindictive Lich. 3 black for a 4/1. Creature, zombie wizard, rare. When Vindictive Lich dies, choose one or more. Each mode must target a different player. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Target opponent loses 5 life. Heart, mind, soul, weapons all. And we have a foil rare. Imp's Mischief. 1 black for an instant, rare. Change the target of target spell with a single target. You lose life equal to that spell's mana value. Do the innocent pay for the crimes of the guilty? Of course they do. That's the fate of the weak. Nicol Bolas. We have a Stoneforged Blade token and a Servo token. Alright, so here is our pack, and I guess my first instinct right away is to pick up Ghalta and Rishkar, and then go down sort of a big green / ramp type path, because I think these two could go pretty well together. Ghalta could potentially be difficult to cast if we don't have enough creatures, but Rishkar could really help with that, especially if we look out for more cards that put on +1/+1 counters. We also have a bit of a token theme going on, and Ashnod's Altar can help churn through some tokens for mana. I think to me, Rishkar and Ghalta look like the best and most synergistic cards in the pack, so those are going to be my pick. But definitely leave me a comment and let me know which cards you would be taking from this pack, and I would love to discuss it with you. But for now, I will go ahead and make my pick, shuffle up the remaining cards, and lay them out. there we have it. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Commander Masters Crack-a-Pack. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying the set. Let me know about any cool pulls that you've had or any draft experiences. I would love to hear about it. Of course, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. I put out new Magic the Gathering ASMR videos every Monday and Friday. But, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.